Hey love friends, welcome back to the channel. Okay, the number 1111 or the time 1111 could be significant. The time right now is 11:17. I keep hearing that Kehlani song Folded, and the interesting thing about that is I have literally never played that song for myself. Of course, I've heard clips of it, I've heard it, but like I've never played it for myself. So I just think it's interesting. I just keep hearing the part where I guess she goes, "I'll let your body decide and fold it for you." I don't know what she's talking about in the song, because it's like, if the clothes are folded and you dumping somebody or putting them out, then what you talking about? Let your body decide. Like, hasn't your body already decided? Haven't you decided? I don't know. That's how my brain works, but y'all, I don't know. Y'all, I am exhausted, as y'all could probably tell. Chill. I just went all the way to the store. I get there and they're like, well, I just got home anyway from the movies, but I went to the store on the way back and they was like, oh, the store closed early because it was supposed to close at 12 and it was 11 when I pulled up. So that could be relevant. I'm trying to see what I'm getting from that, because I think it could matter somehow. You know, when I was walking up, it was a girl and a guy, and the girl was arguing with the security guard, and she was saying the security guard pushed me, and the man that was with her was defending her, trying to help her get the manager, and a different man who was in a truck was driving away, and he was also saying like, yes, go get your manager. But I don't think it was to defend the woman. I think it was because everybody was like, why are y'all closing at 11 when y'all not closed yet? Like, it was on some like, what the fuck are y'all doing? Like, open this door. So I don't know, y'all. Like, I feel like there could be a situation where somebody just kind of looks at you like the store, or like you're just supposed to have something and provide something no matter what. So they're looking at you like, okay, why is this closed? And they're just like maybe trying to involve a third party, like involve another person in the whole matter. Like, okay, like this could be a married couple, I don't know, y'all, or like divorced, or just like in a kind of like, somebody's in a busy period, y'all. I'm so exhausted. I was gonna wait to do this reading, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna still do it. Because I want this to be ready for you guys tomorrow. Somebody's in a busy period, but I think you need to slow down. I think somebody's moving like way too fast. Okay, I'm just pull the cards and like tell y'all what I got after the fact. Yeah, somebody's doing a little bit too much for the sake of trying to just do shit. And you might be fucking some shit up, so just slow down. We'll get into it though. We'll see what the hell is going on. It's so hard to get the cards with these nails. Okay, so you got slow down. It's the perfect time to do something. It's a perfect time to slow down as well. Earth element, someone here could be an earth sign or dealing with an earth sign. You can't trust this. Do some of your favorite things. Healed woman. My hair is frizzy, y'all. I was rubbing my eye because my eye is irritated. It's just too much going on, y'all, right now. My hair got frizzy because outside is like cool. Like, the temperature outside is so weird right now. Okay. Whoa, that just fucked something all the way up. Okay, I'm not even gonna worry about it. I just cannot stand that little frizzy piece. It was really getting on my nerves. But anyway, karma Okay, playing the long game. You have reason to celebrate, and no one knows, okay? No one knows. Know that one knows. Know of the knowing of those. Okay, anyways, okay? I'm gonna take 3 cards out that I really want to get energy on. But to be real, I feel like this message is coming through pretty clearly for me. I feel like there is something that you have going on. And it might be some stuff that you just kind of gotta do, something left over, like something you maybe been neglecting or procrastinating on for a while. And it feels like you're in a busy period, but I feel like when you're not handling that business, whatever you're having to get done because you've been procrastinating it or whatever, you should really just be kind of sitting the hell down somewhere, doing your favorite things, watching your favorite movies, eating junk, going on stupid walks, sleeping for a ridiculous amount of times, you know, watching videos until you're tired of watching videos. Oh yeah, and we got Apex as well, and that one tried to hide and it just came out of nowhere. So I feel like you are hiding, like you hide your power, your plans. I think that's a good strategy. Somebody's trying to play the long game with you, but you're playing the long game when it comes to your own personal endeavors, when it comes to your own personal shit. You're somewhere playing the long game. You are like, everything that you're doing, I feel like now and into the near future and further along, obviously, is something that you're holding like near and dear to your heart. But also you are really planning it out. I feel like you're getting so many like, you know, like visions and creative ideas that like you, like, I just feel like your creativity hasn't been slapping like it is right now or something. I feel like you're getting the craziest ideas and like the most ideas like you've had in a long time. Y'all, give me a second. I have to like... There's something in my eye. I hate when there's like debris in my eye. It's so annoying and irritating. So yeah, I feel like you definitely see clearly for what you have going on in your life right now, and it's got you feeling like very like maybe like hasty, kind of like restless, kind of like excited, jolty kind of energy in your body. But like just relax, because you're still in like this karmic kind of like space, and I feel like in order to receive or like take on your karma like a fucking G, like a champ, okay, like a boss, you just want to kind of like relax and like allow it to just kind of like just like relax into it. Like if you're trying to do a bunch of like hooping and hollering and running around, and you're just gonna make it hard on yourself because you're receiving karma. So whatever you're getting into is just gonna like blow up in your fucking face every time. Just like chill, okay? Just chill. Like I feel like I need to tell somebody to just like chill, just chill. Okay, I want to start with seeing what this karma card is. You need to be doing some of your favorite things though, like I was saying before I start messing with mine. What is the karma? So I feel like literally just like I said, I feel like it's meant for you to kind of get knocked on your ass every time you try to get up right now. That's why I think you should just lay down. You should just chill, because you don't have like a long time to be like in this place, or like you don't have, some people have months and years of karma to reap, and I just don't think that's the case for you. I feel like you have a few lessons that just need to, like, you know, when you're in school, right, and it's coming to the end of the year, and it's about to be the end of the year, so everybody like talking about, you know, they, you know, if they passed and what grade they passed with and shit like that. And you guys ever been in a situation, even I'm leaving that just like that. I don't even care. Anyway, child, I know I've been in a situation, and I'm a scholar. I've always overexceeded in school, but we've all had that situation where the teacher's like, okay, your you're failing this class, or not failing, but like I would be like passing the class like with a low B or like a C or something, and I'm like, nah, how do I bring that up to an A minus, A plus, B plus, something like that? Because I was an honor roll fucking junkie. The teacher would be like, you know, like do this, do that, and if you get this in and like show me that you like learned this lesson or you completed this lesson, like it'll bring your grade up to where it's supposed to be, because it's just missing. So I feel like that's what's going on. I feel like your ducks and shit are in a row. Like you are made solid. Like God made you solid. Your past lives, you've been a solid person for the most part, but I feel like the couple things that you just need to kind of like, the goals and the like marks that you need to hit in this life at this time are like kind of around you, ready for you to take on that mission, that challenge, to begin it and complete it, like a module, so to speak. And you would be better off just kind of chilling and enjoying your downtime and just taking on those opportunities to come. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you an example because one is coming to me. But like, say for instance, you found $20 in your pants and you're like, yay, I'm gonna get myself a nice like dinner and I'm gonna chill. I got some snacks already, but I'm gonna get some dinner too since I'm inside tonight. Then say for instance you lost the $20 again and you like, fuck, I was just about to get a nice dinner, but you know, whatever, I'm gonna find it later. And I already got food in the house, already got snacks, whatever. It's not so bad, right? Because it's your karma. Maybe you did something to deserve losing money or whatever, child. But say for instance, you just can't sit down. You're doing too much. You're trying to follow the leader. You're trying to go here, go there, when you should be chilling, okay, healing, being receptive to what the world is trying to tell you, what God is trying to tell you at this time, because that's just what you are, the space you're in. You run around with some people and you out and about and you like, it's cool, I found this $20, I'm gonna have money to get home, blah, blah, blah. But you didn't consider your karma, so you go out, you have a good time, and then you lose that $20 while you're out, and you're stranded. You can't get home, your phone is dying. Like, the example is basically to show that you could have had half the stress if you would have just chilled out. So you're getting knocked back every, you take 5 steps forward and get knocked back 3, and that's because you just have to kind of eat that right now, so that you can boss up to your new level. It's like you have to increase some levels, and the universe is trying to help you. But I feel like you could be in an energy of where you're just a little too sharp, you're just a little too like gung-ho, you need to chill out, you want to win at all costs, you want to force something to happen, but because it's like your power and your strength, but like, just relax. Like, oh my God, it's making me think as well of Blade, in the movie Blade. Like, he had that like serum that he took when he needed to like power up or whatever after a long battle. And it reminds me of like when he was getting like sucked dry, like he was all weak, like they were about to kill him or whatever. And then he was giving his serum because everybody was getting killed and they was relying on Blade. Like, Blade, you gotta help us. But Blade was too weak, and Blade ain't never been weak. He ain't never, ever, ever been weak. But this time he was weak. And they gave him the serum, but he was still weak because it needed time for it to kick in. But the people was like ready for him, and he was ready to save everybody and do his thing. But because he was still weak, the vampires was like kicking his ass and pushing him and basically taunting him like, yeah, you a weak ass bitch. Like, yeah, we ain't never seen you weak, Blade, but now you weak, so you a bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying? But all they gotta do is give it time, let that serum kick in, and they turn around and you standing there with your sword like, yeah, so what you just say like 10 minutes ago? When I was regenerating. So yeah, you're supposed to be regenerating and just letting it happen the hang one. You're supposed to be sacrificing your time and your energy. So instead of, think of it as like an offering that you'll give to your altar. You are a living altar. The thing I want to make clear to a lot of people when it comes to stuff like that is, you can have a physical altar all day, but you are the altar at the end of the day. Like your decisions, how you are. Everywhere you go, you take a sip of water, a bite of food, a bite of a nice fruit, or a puff of a cigar or a J, or sip your drink and you think of your ancestors, you pour some out, you commune with them in your sacred inner space. You know, that is a living altar. When we are abstaining from our favorite indulgences for a period of time, just to cleanse our vessel, just to show strength in the spirit that we are ready to embark on something. It's like it's an offering to go without something for a period of time, and you are being expected to do that at this time because it's going to bring you clarity. Look at this hanged one. This person is sitting there with their mind enlightened because they've sat the fuck down, and that's what you need to do. Okay? What is the Five of Swords? Like, what is this? What is the viewer trying to do? Like, so it's something involving the Lover's energy. I feel like now I feel bad because I'm going ham on you, and you just want to get your loving on, okay? You want to exchange love vibrations, and there's nothing wrong with that. I can see why a person would be so like amp and ready and excited to get something like that going, because maybe, you know, the thing is, when people know, they know, and once your heart knows, like, nobody wants to sit around and wait. You know, some people haven't forgotten what love feels like in the world, so I feel that. I do. I pulled out the Two of Swords again, so I feel like you might feel like something is attacking you and trying to keep you from this, but that's not the case at all. That's not the case at all. What's the actual case? Yeah, Four of Wands. I feel like the stage is being set, literally. Like your path is being set. Your ride, your plan, like basically the universe is putting together your plans, your travel plans, your excursions, your itinerary. They're literally just setting up the stage for you to go into what you want. So just relax. I feel like the reason you feel the way you feel is because you just really dislike where you're at and what's going on right now. And that makes sense. It's a lot of fighting going on around you, a lot of bickering. I feel like you're just so uncomfortable. And it's interesting because when I was coming home from the movies, I was just annoyed because I was like waiting for my ride or whatever by like this lamppost, and I sat on a bench, and this man looking like he was tweaking was like stretching on the pole, and then he came right where I was, hella close to me, and started stretching on the bench. And all the men who were standing there that looked like they was like regular upright men coming from work, dressed nice, you know, with just head down in a phone like a zombie. Like, it's one girl out here and it's hella men. Why can't one out of all of you men just keep an eye and let it be known that you keeping an eye on a girl? Like, hey, I'm watching her, or hey, bro, you good? Like, or asking me, hey, are you okay over there? Like, white people do it. Old couples do it. Random fucking people do it. Like, it's like, what the fuck is wrong with the brain of the man, especially the black man? It's like, what the fuck? Pick your motherfucking head up. And at this point, I'm just venting. But I was gonna say channeling too, so I feel like I'm doing both. But it's like, pick your fucking head up, bro. It costs 0 cents to be a fucking neighbor. It costs 0 cents to be a fucking, you know, fellow human. You know what I'm saying? So I felt annoyed too, just being out in the world, because I just felt, I be feeling so overwhelmed sometimes when I'm just out, because I feel like people can't control, like, people are having a hard time these days controlling their urge to like spaz or like crash out or whatever. And, you know, that puts anybody in like a weird kind of like space of like safety. But you're building strength at this time. Like, I feel like your ability to be meditated and grounded while so much like hoopla and BS is going on around you is building your strength up. I feel like this is gonna gain you some accolades, like, for sure. Like, you are gonna feel the good vibes that this time that you're in is gonna bring. While you're in this space, like, be the magician. Like, use every moment as an act of magic. Like, you drink water, speak into your water first. I am where I want to be. I know what I'm doing, even though I don't know what I'm doing. I trust myself when I create. My life is exactly how I want it. I am exactly where I want to be. this is the perfect time, because it is the perfect time for you. That's already been confirmed. Speaking to your water before you drink it. You know, you put the coating in the water, you know, because that's what water does. It has memory. So the vibration of your voice is what creates the waveform that the water remembers, and people don't. That is very deep and very profound magic. So I just put you on. But you know, even when you're cleansing yourself, oh, I cleanse myself of the day, I cleanse myself of the burdens and the stress, the evils, the whatever's, the weight of the people around me, the house that I'm in, the arguments, the frustrations, the tension that I feel. Cleanse that from me, oh higher self. Cleanse that from me, oh God. Whatever you believe in. When you eat your food, thank you for nourishing me with this abundance, with this money, with this. Cause when I eat food, I think of eating. I'm abundant. I'm getting full. I have sustenance, and you know, let everything you do be an act of magic, because it'll just bring you closer where you want to be even faster. And just keep picturing what it is that you want, because that's, as you do that, like, y'all, I kid you not, the universe has been freaking me the fuck out with this, by the way, lately. But when I went to the movies tonight, it was thrown by this artist named Janelle. You may have heard of her. But yeah, Janelle Monáe, she threw a little movie night or whatever at this movie theater in Beverly Hills tonight. And it was 90s themed. So yeah. I'm dressed like, this is my 90s like look, you know, my like oversized sweater, oversized pants with the big hoop earrings, whatever, child. That's what everybody pretty much had on damn near. But I was thinking, I don't know, y'all. I don't know if this is a vision or if this, my mind just created this to like, so God can show me something. But like, I was thinking to myself, like, I bet people are gonna have like some really good outfits. Like, what if somebody come in there? Because I'm the type of person that always brings snacks to the movie theater. So I was like, what if somebody brought snacks, but they brought it in this cool ass like vintage or like throwback 90s like lunchbox type of situation? I don't know why my brain thought of that. I really don't. Like, I guess I just want to be one of those person that always has like a statement piece for something, and I just love that. Like, if anybody ever sees like Christy Sarah, Desmond Scott's wife, like on Instagram or whatever, TikTok, whatever, like, I'm just that kind of person. Like, I love to have like dress for a theme. Like, even if there's not a theme, I like to dress for a theme. Like, I don't know, I'm just kind of over the top when it comes to shit like that sometimes. But anyways, that's why I thought that. So I get to the movies, y'all, I kid you not, and the craziest part is, it just gets crazier. I see a girl, she sits down, she's colored, she got colorful shit all on. She has a fucking little lunchbox thing, and she's sitting across from me hella close. And then when Janelle Monáe comes out and she's like, guys, like, what are you doing here for the movie, she tells everybody, like, everybody move to the middle, get close, we a family, like, get close together and to watch the movie or whatever. So the girl with the lunchbox comes and sits right next to me, and I just think, like, universe, you're so funny. And I feel like every time that happens, I'm having this interaction, I'm having an exchange with the universe, and they're saying like, yeah, that even that little thing you picture for yourself, you want it. And they do it in negative ways too. Like, I was thinking to myself, like, I wanted some chocolate pudding, so I went to Dollar Tree the other day, and I was like, what if I go here, like, every time I go here they got hella pudding, they never run out because people ain't buying it for real. So I'm like, what if I get here? And I don't know why I thought this. I guess my brain just fucking around with me, my lower self fucking around with me, whatever. And I'm thinking, like, what if I get here and just for some reason they just don't have none? Y'all, I kid y'all fucking not. I will go get the proof right now. I might go get it. They had 2 chocolate puddings left. One was bust open, and it was dry fucking chocolate all over the package, and I couldn't nobody grabbing that. They need to throw that away. And the other one was smushed completely, and the rest of the puddings was just all nasty flavors like pumpkin spice and 0 sugar and banana pudding, which don't sound half bad, but I'd rather just make some of that shit. But I created that. You get what I'm saying? So I'm gonna leave the message there, because I feel like that's the message. I feel like you just know something's about to be like hella prosperous and you just ready to fucking begin, period. And you know what, I might not go get that pudding right now because I'm ready to just close the message, but I'm gonna post a picture of that pudding on the community tab so y'all can see I wasn't lying, okay? Because I ain't no lying ass bitch. All right, so I hope that helped you guys. I love you guys, and I will see you guys next time. Have a good day, evening, night, whenever you see this, and do the things.